Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... So, a bit of an interesting thing happened to kickstart this. I was on a call with Aidan and Emily, as I am known to do occasionally. And we were talking about different qualities of thumbnails. And I end up making the point that that for certain niches, when if a thumbnail is exceptionally bad, it can still be clickable, even if the versus a bit almost exceptionally good, just because again it gets you invested, gets you to think about this. Again, there's context behind this, and I can see that Ghosty wants to input about this, but just what I mean to say is like that was part of the conversation, and the. But what I mean is, like, you know, if you see something that's like super horrific and you think like, what on earth is going on here? Like, particularly for a gacha video, we all know how bad thumbnails got from back in the day, and that's what I mean. So as an example of that, I end up looking up a title at random of ones that would think are like, oh, this is a classic like title from back in the day. I'll find something here. So I searched up My Bodyguard on YouTube, and what I found was this video called My Soft Bodyguard from 2020, and I sent that one over as an example because the thumbnail is not the best, let's say, or at least according to me, and seemed to be corroborated. But yet, as we were like analyzing it a little bit and talking about it and talking about like some of the implications behind it, Emily mentioned casually that there was one of the ideas that we actually had was quite correct. That the person who thinks is the bodyguard in the frame is the person who seems to be soft on the outside, but has like the horrifying version on the inside or whatever, or the crazier one, because she's the bodyguard. And that's what Emily confirmed, was like, wait a minute, you've seen this? Like, well, she said, yes, I've seen this. And so I decided like, yep, this is going to be a good review for tonight. And that's why I brought Emily along as well.
Aye.
And now Ghosty gets to say whatever it is she wanted to say before.
I was about to say, like, the thumbnail has good visual symbolism, and as you said, bad thumbnails can still be interesting and clickable. And I was going to make a joke that half of the FNAF fandom makes their thumbnails the darkest thing possible, so the only thing you see is just black and then just the eyes.
I mean, a lot of Bond's extras from back in the day were just the eyes of the characters.
Just I hate that because in a thumbnail where it's just all black except for like FNAF eyes, there is no room for visual storytelling. It's just darkness, and that's why I discount the Gacha Life mini movies / shows of half of the fandom. Because I just look at the thumbnail and I'm like, oh, this doesn't get me interested in the video's content. Instead, it just hurts my eyes.
Yeah, it's like the classic thing of like, you know, good versus bad actual content as well. William says that title already gets me worried. That's another thing about like old gacha videos, is that some of the titles you think, okay. Also, like the fact that I realized, like, as I was preparing this, that soft is in quotes. It's my soft bodyguard that we're watching today. So there you go. Apparently, the bodyguard is not as soft as they appear to be. Hence why they're a bodyguard, I imagine. But you know, that could be just me.
Like, I was also going to say that the thumbnail of this particular video that we're going to watch doesn't give much confidence, but at least it's pretty. It's like when somebody looks at somebody else, like, and they just said something completely dumb, and your only reaction to that is, thank God you're pretty. You might be stupid, but at least you're beautiful.
Yep. All right, let's see if the characters or the story are indeed stupid and or beautiful. Without further ado, on with the review, which I've muted because I'm pretty sure this is copyrighted.
Oh, it is.
If the intro's like that, it's definitely copyrighted. You can just tell from visuals. It's giving copyright.
It's giving copyright. Also, I clicked to the video that we're watching to see if it was copyright, so I could warn you about it, and yeah.
Oh, okay. All right then. I got there's so many of these. You can't see them all at once. Right, can I show this? Go in by 2 minutes. Please have a shout out. Notice me, please. Like my first time watching chat. Can I have a shout out, please? Can I have a shout out, please? Can I have a shout out? Love your video. I really want a shout out, please. I love you so much. Can I please have love your new
I love your new scene. Yes, queen.
So yes, just come with the hashtag and that's it.
Yeah, that's literally the point. You hashtag Layla for a shout out.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, this is on their 50k on YouTube. This was Layla's 50k special, so we're not starting from the beginning of the channel. We're just this just happened to be the video that got our attention. So we might do a bit of a look into the history of it at some other stage.
Speaking of got our attention, this character design is basic. When did this come out? Is anybody going to tell me?
It's giving like early Emily, and so am I.
I would say it's giving early Emily, but at least the early Emily designs had some sense to them. Instead of just, oh yeah, this looks nice, let's slap it on the character. There you go.
There are 2 flowers in my head.
When did this come out?
Hello.
I remember I've watched it, but...
How can you be friends with this monster?
Okay.
But she said hello friends to both of you. You're not both friends?
You're not friends with... What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? This friend of yours has the audacity to come to my house and eat my last cookie.
It's not the last cookie in the world, you know. Yeah, you can just go to the store and buy more cookies.
Yeah. If she's even offering to do it herself, you know, we can always go and get more.
Together.
Jeez, Lily, you literally just told me to get it myself. When? When did that happen? What?
No, idiot. I said that she might have eaten the last cookie in your home, but it's not the last cookie in the world, and we can easily get more together as friends.
This is the first conversation. I'm already lost. That's Lily for you. For your classic Lily doing nothing at all.
Let's make our way to class, shall we?
Yes.
Before I strangle you for being an idiot.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay, so on one hand, kudos for the camera angles. On the other, it seems like we've gone into like even lazier territory than usual for classroom scenes, because whereas normally you have like 3 or 4 people in a classroom, here we just have one person in the Aidan hasn't thought of this idea yet. Once he finds this video, it's game over for Mrs. Dysart.
It's game over. Like, you gotta say, there is some effort in Mrs. Dysart, even if it is minimal effort.
Yeah, like the style is minimalism. Anyways, can anyone help me solve this long question from me, the off-screen teacher that probably doesn't even have design? Yes, Miss Lily.
The correct equation is x equals 34y.
What in the world equation are you doing where that's your answer?
They're doing mathematics.
Probably like simultaneous equations or something, so you don't actually don't get a proper solution at the end.
That's not what a simultaneous equation is.
No. I do know that some of them there ends up being a point where you just can't like progress further.
Like, can I say something about this
that's
character?
usually complete square or quadratic.
Also, can I say something about her design right quick? The way her eyes are designed makes her look very high.
Oh yeah, it's the stars in her eyes.
It's just she's at school and she actually got the equation wrong, but the way she hears it is like, "Yes, Miss Lily, always correct, Miss Lily." Well, she's high up her face.
in reality, we like cut away from this frame. We just see her like foaming at the mouth, going like.
What was in those cookies? That's why he was upset. They had something in them.
They were special cookies.
I found a kindred spirit. Anyway. Okay.
What?
Shut you emotionless freak.
Emotionless, okay. Oh please. I'm doing the mayor voice from the Emoji Movie. Nothing is more freaky than the different color eyes you have.
Here, quick fun fact. Did you know that heterochromia, is a side effect of inbreeding?
I did, yes. I think you told me that years ago on Gacha Review, and I have repeated this fact every time heterochromia gets brought up in a Gacha video.
So really, this guy has no room calling the other guy a freak.
I will say for the record, that's not the only reason heterochromia happens, but it's a common side effect.
Yeah, but every time a bully character has heterochromia, I can't help but to reflexively say in a Gacha video, "Oh, you might want to check if your parents are related or not. Here, take a 23andMe test."
Interestingly, sometimes it's the bullied character that has heterochromia, and that's the reason that they're bullied. That was a very common thing back in the day for Gacha.
Yeah, but it's more common now for the person with the cool design, heterochromia and all that to be the bully in modern Gacha.
Interesting how like modern Gacha has manifested heterochromia as something that is cool and not something to be made fun of, and so now it's gone like in the reverse direction. That's how we've evolved as a society in Gacha.
I think that's because originally, in Gacha, if you had heterochromia, right, you were like the hybrid princess, loved, hated child who is a demon wolf hybrid and amazing and beautiful and all this. So
or you were an angel demon hybrid, and all the angels and demons have one type of eyes, and then you had both.
Yeah, so like they were powerful, right? They were like your main characters. I think them being, like the antagonist was a subvert expectations kind of thing, which then became the normal. So now it's no longer subverting expectations. Now you're cringe like the rest of them. So
I have a candle that smells like honeysuckle. I'm gonna go get a lighter for this.
I think I don't know. I imagine a lot of the stuff that was like subverting expectations in the mutant girls has now just become the norm. And on one hand, I'm kind of happy because some of that stuff should have been the norm. But anyway. Oh, dare you! I make you look worst. Not worse, but worst. I went straight to superlatives there. Anyway. Excuse me? Oh, hello, cutie. Just trying to find a way to make to the roof. You're kind of blocking my way. How? There's like room behind. What do you mean? Oh, that's why the lockers are there, because there's a door. So that's there to make us not question why she's saying that someone's blocking the way, because this is normally a super wide hallway. Okay, that's one way around it.
You're kind of blocking my way.
Oh, sorry about that. I'll be on my way.
I'll be on my way by teleporting, because we can't have too many walking cycles, can we?
Hello, I'm Lily. Wait, there isn't a walking cycle at all. She just kind of...
Yeah, beforehand when she skipped, she just kind of went like, hopped on one foot. Yeah. I never asked for your name, kid.
First of all, It's nice to greet someone by saying their name before starting a conversation.
It really helps the audience.
Second of all, we are technically in the same grade. Wait, you're in a high school. And
But-
you've never seen him before, so he could be a higher classman or a
Or lower classman just looks older. That's another option. Unless she's a freshman, which I don't know. Anyway.
Whoa, is Janka Butter like?
I'm collecting
Janka
the- yes.
Janka
Butter.
Bunter.
That's Adri, by
I
the way.
thought-
That's his new accounts.
I thought Baker Jutta was banned. Now we've got Jan Cobb Bunter.
Yeah. Wee.
Wait. So I'm not a kid to you in a way.
In any way.
So are you am I implying that I'm an
Jealous.
adult?
Well, from his perspective, they're the same age, so he shouldn't be calling her kid because that means he would also be a kid.
Unless he's older than
Sound
her,
like a
as
kid.
we said before, this is at the high school.
Yeah, you sound like a kid, look like a kid, and a height of a kid. You mean and have the height of a kid, right?
Listen, as a 5'2" woman who is older than Jacob, I take offense to that. Like, there is a post on Twitter that says that anyone shorter than 5'5" is child coded.
There's many posts like that on Twitter.
As
Usually
a
aimed at men, but yeah.
5'3" child, I have learned I am older than Ghosty. I'm older than Ghosty? No, I'm taller than Ghosty. My life has been fulfilled.
Like, as I keep saying to everyone I meet, Jacob, for example, if me and him ever meet in real life, he could probably pick me up and carry around like a chihuahua.
You overestimate my strength, but other than that, yes, probably. Anyway, you look like a kid, fight like a kid. And have a brain like a kid. Okay, she is good. I mean, I will say, it's a nice, like, rule of threes called this clap back. So, yeah, alright, she actually is kind of good at this. Fair enough. My name is Devin. Most people call me Dev. Oh, not most, because I don't have friends. But that's okay, I don't need them anymore.
I can be your friend. I'm
Now,
high.
that's a good thing to
Would
say.
you like to sample some of the cookies in my bag?
That's all it takes to, like, become friends with him. That's it's like, wanna get high?
Lily, are you high? What?
That-
Hi.
Not.
That's why he's emotionless, because he's like having withdrawals. That's never gonna happen. Doopy 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 doop.
He is maybe in a bad mood, but that's okay. We can still huff paint later.
I can't tell if he's in a bad mood because he's been described as emotionless. He's like Raven from Teen Titans. What is she feeling?
Who am I kidding? That dude looks like that every day. Wait, this is the first time I've met him. How can I make a sweeping generalization about his behavior?
Maybe she's been watching him from a distance or something.
That is some yandere simulator type of shit right there.
It certainly is.
And that's profanity cancelled.
That is also
I cancelled the monetary.
Thanks for the lessons yesterday.
Anytime.
Miss Lily, please. Come to the office. I paused too soon. It seems the office wants you. Gee, what gave you that
Really?
impression?
They
Can
probably
tell.
found my secret stash. See ya.
I was about to make a joke about like him repeating stuff like the narrator from Peppa Pig, and now I'm just imagining, Lily is now going to check on her secret stash. Ghost, do you just stop like drinking while I'm saying words?
Did Lily just teleport?
She's so fast, apparently, which is why she skipped in at normal speed before.
She's so high that magic exists.
Yeah.
What can what can I do for you, ma'am?
Well, you see, we have a new student here who's not really a new student because you've seen him multiple times, but he needs tutoring, and you've just been established to be able to teach people lessons and have also been called smart, so teach him things.
This teacher looks like a reference to an anime, but I can't put my finger on it.
I don't know. Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a can't do an impression of a character. I don't know who that is. So, yes, Miss Lily, I wanted to ask you a quick favor. If you can see here with your starry eyes, if you can focus on stuff, if you come down from your high, Sir Devon is here with us. Sir Devon.
Sir Dev. Okay. Why would you call him Sir Devon instead
Maybe he's a
Mr.?
knight. Maybe he inherited a knighthood title because he's an orphan. He's a teen knight. Sir Devon Teen Knight. That sounds like an early 2000s cartoon. It sounds like American Dragon Jake Long, but like, again, Sir Devon Teen Knight. I would like you to be his personal bodyguard. Are you serious? Oh, she's probably even more soft than me. And I've been in a fight before, so how soft am I really?
Shut up and get under the table! Pointing is extremely rude. He's not even pointing. If you look at his hand, it's not even pointing. He just put his hand out, and she just grabbed it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think this might have been made in Gacha Life, so there was no way to properly use like pointed hands or something, because there's no like pointy option yet. Let go of my hand. Well, she's your bodyguard if you like it or not. I, the head of a school, can assign bodyguards to my students, who are also my students. This is normal procedure. This is absurd. First smart thing that's been said in this video.
Also, I'm looking at the background and I'm getting visceral flashbacks to My Russian Girl.
I mean, yeah, because obviously with Gacha Life there are only so many backgrounds that would you're gonna get like reappearing ones. But yeah.
Yeah, except like My Russian Girl broke me on a level, and looking into the language behind My Russian Girl only made it worse.
Bear with him, please. Sir Devon is used to handling stuff alone. So then why does he have a bodyguard?
He's bigger than the door.
Yeah, he is gigantic.
Like, it wouldn't be a thing to where, like, he was the same size as the door, but then progressively got bigger the closer he got to the camera.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned he's currently just standing in the road.
This is why he needs a bodyguard, because he has no peripheral vision. Is this some sort of joke? Being babysit by a lousy girl who has quick reflexes?
I wonder what that word was before it was covered.
Yeah,
Wait
I don't know.
for me, Devin! We're gonna be huffing paint together eventually.
It's Sir Devon, Teen Knight. Coming soon to Fox Kids.
May I ask why?
My dad is a CEO. All CEOs have knighthood titles. And therefore their children do as well. So you should show some respect to his son.
Do I look like I give a shit?
Okay, but he's the CEO of what exactly? Because that can mean like a variety of things. He can be the CEO of a massive business conglomerate, or he can be the CEO of the registered company of the hardware store down the street. What level are we giving here? But your dad is the CEO.
But your dad is the CEO, not you. So it's totally okay if we huff paint on Saturdays.
Well, I'm the next to be CEO. Everyone knows the position of CEO is passed down from generation to generation, usually. Definitely not an appointment by a board of directors.
Actually, that kind of depends on the company.
That is true.
Are
Yeah,
family owned and operated, and some companies, work on the old-fashioned hierarchy of ye old royal family.
That
the
depends on
IT
whether
crowd makes a joke out of that.
it depends on whether they're a limited company or not, and whether they have shareholders and all that. Because if they have shareholders, it can't be passed down because the shareholders have a say and they're your board of directors. If it's not and it's a unlimited company, then you can do whatever the hell you want. Okay, this has been Emily's business talk of the day. That'll be 700 quid.
Do you want to take that in cash or credit?
I'll take it in credit. Thank you. My services are wildly needed because they're so helpful.
They're not needed by this creator because we know nothing about this company yet. Anyway, with the grades you have... I don't even think you could even be a janitor for any CEO. I know your grades, even though I haven't been told anything about them. How much does he know about him?
I met you yesterday, and I met you officially this morning, and I know everything about you.
And people think Marinette is bad.
Quite expensive, isn't it? I'm an expensive woman, okay? I'm gonna shut up now.
You're running away from detention.
But
How did he
didn't
already get
receive
detention?
When did he receive detention?
How
This
did
is
he already
not
receive
the
retention?
Where is the script?
What is the reason?
Thanks for reminding me. Detention is this way, away from the school.
He does know that I'm trained for... What?
No, he doesn't. He just met you.
He just met you, like the day before yesterday.
Also,
What is
you're the
he
same
on
age as him.
about?
Why are you a trained bodyguard and still going to high school? Why?
Like, maybe, like, she's an adult, a short adult, gaslighting as a student.
But... You didn't have an assignment before today. What?
It's gonna be fun.
You could teleport earlier. Why aren't you teleporting now?
Because...
Make up your mind.
Why do I seriously have to wear this?
Ah, yes, because bodyguards never have concealed weaponry on them. This would definitely not be impractical in any way. If you're a bodyguard, you have to look the type. What bodyguard looks like this? What do you mean?
Like, maybe she's referring to bodyguards from anime that are wearing really skimpy and impractical costumes. Maybe that's the kind of bodyguard she's referring to.
Give her some sunglasses and a suit or something if you really want to go, like...
Yeah, like, it would be more... It would actually benefit a bodyguard to wear more clothing rather than less clothing.
Exactly. Maybe he's getting his... I'm guessing he went to like his grades or something. Which, yeah, maybe this is like the Emperor's New School. That
Yeah.
where Kuzco has to get good grades in order to become the new Emperor.
Like, Jacob, you had to remind me of that. I just got my childhood slapped in my face as hard as possible.
Yeah, that was... I've been watching quite a lot of that show as well. I haven't watched The Emperor's New Groove, but I've watched several episodes of Un Emperador en el Cole. So that's what...
New school.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They call it an emperor in school because the pun doesn't work in Spanish.
I need to tie you to a chair and we need to watch the original movie. But anyhow, let's get back to whatever this is.
If it's on Paramount Plus, we're covered. The Emperor's New Groove slaps. I mean, surely you must have watched part of the show as well. Hopefully. Anyway, can I wear more
comfortable clothes?
Fine, but make it snappy. I'm so glad that we had this scene. This was of vital importance to the plot.
Just want to address that the pink hair lady is wearing 2 jackets. Okay.
Ah, I see she's gone for the Peter Spankowski look. What kind of fighting clothes is that? Hey, you don't know how much damage suspenders can do if you take them off, okay?
Like, I'm just remembering that Legend of Adventures thing, to where if you snap the suspenders, it gives you +2 on your persuasion check.
No.
I can imagine her going up to someone like, "You don't want to bully this kid," and then she just snaps the suspenders and she's like, "Oh."
Yep.
I said I was changing into more comfortable clothes.
How did her hair get longer?
Fighting clothes.
Because
Magic!
her hair is more comfortable when it's long.
Damn, those cookies are doing more than just her eyes changed for a second. What is happening? What are those cookies doing?
She has like Patrick Star physics. She can control like the length of her hair and whether she has any at all, and also eyes.
I'm starting to think I need this cookie recipe right now, man. I want what she's having.
Don't worry, Emily. Me and you and Sir Devin can have paint together any day.
The next stream that you two show up for, you're both gonna have like hair up to like down to your ankles. Anyway, your hopeless from your.
Why do you look in worse shape than yesterday?
Okay, I'm starting to think that the creator of this video did not know the difference between comparatives and superlatives. That's because this is the second time this has happened. Because he said before, "I'm gonna make you look worst." You know, that other guy from like the previous scene that hasn't shown up ever again. And now this is what the worst shape then yesterday, not even than yesterday, then yesterday. So yeah, I think where is the grammar help? Yeah, we need teacher Sonia to come in and talk about this. Anyway, yeah, oh no, exactly. We haven't had any like they're in danger yet, but we have had a couple of wrong yours, you know, and just superlatives. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah. Good luck, so-called bodyguard.
Did I do something? We literally just met the day before yesterday.
Yes, you nearly existed.
I stopped someone from bullying you like the day before yesterday when we met, and the second time when we officially met, I was assigned to you as a bodyguard. And technically, I wasn't around to protect you, and that's what you could be so upset about.
Hmm.
You know, you'd think that as your bodyguard, I would be sticking, more closely to you. Probably the principal can put us in the same class so I can make sure that you're all right. I don't know. I guess that isn't in the school's prerogative.
No,
anyway, you want to
not.
take a huff of this wheat piece?
Yeah, just take a bite out of this cookie. You're gonna feel right as rain. Anyway, yes, being here.
I'm so sorry you feel that way.
What is this, the change the channel apology? Just leave. You both know I don't care what you are. Oh wait, too much emotion. I don't care what you are. Leave me alone or else. Where the heck are you going? That's how it works. That's how you cure like scars. You just absorb it via pillow sponge, and now they're just like partially healed. Yeah, there you go. That's how blood works.
That's how wounds and scars work.
Just pour like 5 20 packs of Gatorade. We about to party. These two are already partying.
Like, I keep making a bunch of, like, weed and drug jokes surrounding the main character.
What is the obsession with the clothes that there's like? At least wear bodyguard clothes. Fine. Give her a suit. You're the CEO's son, and now buy her a suit and sunglasses.
Like,
You're a CEO, son. You're wearing the dingy. You're wearing 2 hoodies right now, one wrapped around your waist. Like, you're not even color matching, bro. Chill.
Also, if you really think about it, anything can be bodyguard clothes if you can conceal a weapon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Quite a few bodyguards dress in regular clothes, usually undercover. Yeah, some will be like professional for scare factors, but most of like the professional ones are in regular clothes blending in crowds.
Yeah, I would, however, love to see her in like professional like scare mode for bodyguards because of the fact that we talked about that she is child-sized. That'd just be really funny.
Technically, I'm a child-sized adult, so I can technically wear the drip if she doesn't.
I am a child in black. See,
I'm a child-sized child.
Are serious? Are serious? I don't want to wear those uncomfortable clothing. Those one singular uncomfortable clothing. Are serious?
You're lost.
He lost within all those cookies.
I'd like to
God,
say...
she's so high. She hasn't come down yet. Whoa, your eyes are really black.
Like... Also, he said you're lost as in the possessive you're.
Yeah, well, of course.
It should be you are lost, and technically, yeah, she is. She's like, according to this headcanon we just made up just now, she's tripping on something all of the time.
Is that normal?
Also, here's a fun fact about eyes. Technically, yeah, they can be black.
Hi, hello. You're dumber than you look.
Eyes being black is accounted to multiple things, including the amount of melanin that's in your eyeball.
I thought it was just really dark brown because
Iris at the stream.
Technically there's no alleles for just pure black eyes. I thought it was just incredibly dark brown, like 2 dominant genes.
Yeah, but it can happen. There's technically multiple ways it can manifest.
I don't know. I was making that up, so you know.
I met somebody who had overdilated pupils all of the time. It wasn't that, their pupils didn't. It's not like that, the sclera didn't exist. It's that. I just looked from the video to Jacob, and he's like staring me down, like, what, man?
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. Anyway. There we go. You're dumber than you look. I'm emotionless, Smarty. I've been so emotionless this whole video. I definitely haven't gotten angry like several times, and anger's an emotion, but we're gonna ignore that.
Oh my god, I thought this was a thing!
Oh, that's why you get bullied. Here, have some pain.
Oh, yeah. Emotionless characters? Yes.
Well, I more meant like the
it's one
black
of my least
eye.
favorite old Gacha tropes.
The black eyes, the ones like, oh, your daughter has black eyes. We think she's emotionless. Like the twin videos they'd always have, like my emotionless sister or whatever. Like I'm getting vivid flashbacks right now. Please help.
Yeah. And the best part is, like, all those emotionless stories, they were framed as if the characters were sad about being emotionless. How can they be sad about being emotionless if they have no emotions?
Also,
Anyway.
might I say, that plays into, like, various neurodivergent stereotypes I can't even.
What about the emotionless or the black eyes or which?
The emotionless.
Right. Mostly because my dad is a CEO. I haven't told him what company.
To do with anything.
Why would you
Funny,
get
that-
bullied because of that? I feel like people would want to be your friend more because, you know, money.
Again, we don't know what company he's the CEO of. Maybe it's like a really bad company or something, like one that nobody likes.
Elon Musk.
For example, yeah. I mean, he's got plenty of children, so that might explain it. I was thinking Disney. He's his dad is Bob Chapek, or is it Bob Iger again? I forgot who took over. Anyway, what if this guy is the Dark Warlock? He doesn't have blue hair unless he dyed his hair blue. No, that's Ian. Oh,
Interesting. I'm still confused.
yeah, we all are.
Oh look, it's a Henry guy. I wonder if he has my weeping.
Why do they all have jackets around their waist? What is this? All of
Some
them.
of them are wearing jackets on top of the jackets and sweaters. How cold is it here? Anyway, there's two. Ah, yes, this is black like my shirt. Which I guess, yeah, that is true. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Zed is there's like outline black. That's very true. Anyway. Gotta handle one.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking to play.
What? Who's saying this? Who is thinking this right now? All of the speech bubbles are in the exact same position every time, so I can't. Who is like thinking in their head right now?
That's the lamest trick in the book.
Oh wait, she's saying it.
Are you okay? You've got something there's like, no, I am perfectly fine. Don't change the subject. Blood just keeps trickling. No, I think you want to call like the nurse's office. You have 3 lacerations to the eye. You are losing a lot of blood right now. I will be perfectly fine. I'm gonna beat you up.
Jacob, imagine in Monster Compendium where like the Howling Wolf incident wasn't, Ulrich's canon event, and you just walked out of the woods with 3 scratch marks, like, yeah, I'm fine, this is just a flesh wound.
Juanis reference. Oh, I've I don't know what that is.
No, that's the lamest trick in the book. Hiding a knife up your sleeve.
It worked, didn't it? You
also-
have 3 scratches to the eye. It was effective.
It's also a felony. You're going to jail. Also, my eyes keep changing shape. Please help.
Your eyes keep changing shape at the same time as like they've been like there's like 3 gashes.
Wait,
Anyway,
I just thought of
You're
something.
gonna regret getting away. Yeah.
It was like he was hiding a knife up his sleeve, but he's wearing short sleeves.
He had to reach very far up for the knife.
He had to reach very far out.
You'll pay for that.
I was about to say, normally the only way you could logically hide a knife is if you're wearing long sleeves.
Or maybe it was like in the sleeve of the jacket. So it was just like near his like midsection. Just like there you go.
You're gonna regret getting in my way.
Better watch out, cutie. Try your worst.
Oh, I will.
That didn't even make contact. What was that supposed to be?
Maybe she's an airbender.
No, she's a secret bloodbender like Amon. That's why no one could hit him.
Plot twist, she's eaten so many cookies. She's not actually doing any of this. They're still standing there. right in front of her.
She's on the floor with her eyes bleeding out, foaming at the mouth again, just like making like random slashes and kicks on the ground, thinking she's like hitting someone.
And everyone's just watching, like, dude, this is your bodyguard. I already feel terrible for you.
I'm already calling the hospital.
Sir Devin.
Yep. Again.
Sir Devin, pass me my weed piece.
Yeah, you're never seeing these cookies again.
That's okay, you can take my cookies, but there's still markers in the staff room.
Yeah, you can't walk. You're on the floor right now. You can't walk to the staff room. Oh, yeah, watch me. She like shuffles on sideways like a glitched game character.
It's Lily. I'm Devin's bodyguard.
Let's go.
Okay. Shelby. Babe, what, your hospital bills?
Why do you look so happy, huh? You should at least be in horrible physical pain.
For someone who doesn't have emotions. I can tell. You were feeling a lot of emotion when they were about to hit you.
Yes, like fear or nerves or adrenaline.
If his eye color changes during this video, I'm gonna have conniption fit.
What? Oh yeah, something like there's like a fade, and he's rediscovered his true eye color all along when he's finally able to smile or something. No,
Ma'am, your eye is bleeding. Please, you're bleeding out. We need medical attention. Please.
Do you
like
want
half
to
of
go
her
to
entire bit is stained.
You want to go to your house? I have some LSD we can do if your father's not home.
Oh god. No, let's go to yours. We don't have the budget to make my house and the whole CEO thing, so we're gonna use your house instead.
My house is cute. There's also lots of drugs in it. Let's go.
The
Josh
White
has
Panther was
once
never
again-
just Chuck.
So, okay, Josh is in the the encyclopedic omnifaxnology has the they're screen record this part because their Kai Master wasn't exporting the video, which if anything, it almost looks, it doesn't look very different at all, and also on top of that, there's no Kai Master logo. So
Is that why the music is absolutely hitting the bed right now?
yeah. I'm gonna beat you there because I know the way and you don't, so of course I'm gonna beat you there, that's obvious.
I'm gonna get the unfair advantage. Don't worry. There's lots of chalk in my basement.
Oh,
Wait a second. I feel no emotion, but I'm still angry. I don't know where your house is. You sack of potatoes.
What? What did you? What you two were hiding up? Wait. Let's.
We were hiding in the middle of a path. What did we miss?
Okay. Let me logically break this down. Technically, they were in a position where they would have been seen not by the audience but by the characters in the park with them.
Yeah, unless this is like a tree just off frame where they are right now, and they were behind it before, but now they've like moved around it and they're leaning onto it for support. If so, I wonder how tall that tree is, because they're both leaning from it, and his feet would be like where her head is.
Anyway, was that seriously the best he could do?
Everyone's emotionless now. Also, hi, Siren Head. The legend with us. Shall we continue our spying, sister?
Yes, brother.
It's like Dexter. Anyway. Doesn't your eye hurt?
It's only a little scar, nothing major.
It is 3 scars, and they're still open wounds that have been untreated. Those are going to get infected. You will go blind.
Don't worry, I'm technically really high, so they don't affect me. That's not how this works.
Why did I not see that coming? Why did I not see that coming? It doesn't even cover the full thing! There's still like this scratch over the top!
Monster Compendium flashbacks to designing alert. Oh.
She's gonna bleed over the patch and it's gonna get stuck to her face! No!
That patch is going to be melded to the side of her face. Oh my goodness.
Do you live alone?
Yes, I live alone.
As the undercover adult that I am.
It's only me, you, and the thousands of pounds of coke I have.
Which is why I moved out, so I wouldn't they wouldn't be discovered. She couldn't have been living alone her whole life. Why do you assume it was her whole life? She just said she lives alone now. What do you
That's
mean?
also illegal.
Yeah, like, and impossible her whole life. So from the moment she was born, she was left on this doorstep. Didn't get a response because no one lived here. Crawled through the cat flap, and then and then found the stash of baby formula that happened to be in the fridge.
Like,
And contain coke.
I have I have a theory about this. Maybe like, since we don't know the ages of the characters, maybe she's like 16 to 17 plus, and she lives alone because she was recently emancipated from her parents.
Yes, but emphasis on recently, not her whole life.
Well, maybe like Craig theories are right, and she, did start living alone to escape the police because of her addiction.
I am a very responsible person who can live by herself. Anyway, let me decide to cut my hair with scissors with restricted vision that I am not yet accustomed to. This will go extremely well. What are you trying to cut?
My hair, of course! I can't reach the back.
That's because you're designing Gacha Life and that's not an option yet. Gimme. That was dangerously close to her neck, and that was not the part of the scissors of the hair that got removed, but sure. There.
Thanks!
I didn't tell you how I wanted my hair done, but we're gonna have it like this. Next time I get super emotional, it will grow out again, but there you go. No problem. Oh, and they're in the exact same positions, just with a change of backgrounds.
And a change of outfit.
Yeah, what a convenient way to edit this video. And of course, now we get narration, even though we've never had narration before this point in the video.
Anyway, can I take this, Jacob?
Sure.
Every day they would hang out with each other. Devin saw her as more than just a bodyguard. A friend. I was about to make the joke that she's gonna guard his body, if you know what I'm saying.
Wow.
A few weeks later.
Oh, and classic Gacha thing, the music just abruptly ends. Anyway.
Look, here's this girlfriend for the convenience of the plot.
I guess.
You have to tell her eventually.
I know that.
Like, plot twist, that's her sister. His sister.
Yeah, or cousin or something, yeah.
I figured you'd be up here.
You didn't figure anything. You come here to visit me. On the regular, I guess. Every single day.
So, where's your lunch?
My
took you
CEO
my
father's
lunch.
company went bankrupt. We didn't have enough money to buy lunch today. Oh, well, don't worry. I made you a bento box for no reason.
Oh, don't worry. I would give you my lunch, but it has thousands of pounds of cocaine in it.
So I made you a spare one in a bento box because that's important for this trope. I don't have lunch, but I was kidding. Maybe the company did go bankrupt.
I saw you with a couple of bucks this morning.
Maybe it got stolen.
Who was it?
I said maybe. Oh, I obviously don't know who it was. Guys.
Well, these bunch of guys are gonna get it.
They're gonna get a piece of their own medicine. Anyway.
That's it, bodyguard and friend. Well, only friend.
You had to specify that. Oh, look at that. He's having an emotional reaction. This emotionless character. Gacha tubers back then did not know what it meant to be emotionless.
Rachel, achieve your money?
She's high. She'll know what she's saying. If we have to do this every time. If I had a nickel for every time that my lunch got stolen, I could buy my own lunch.
Also, that achieve your money was achieve you money until the O was added in post.
Oh. I'm coming for you!
I don't see them here.
I don't see them here in this random location that I picked, but with no hint whatsoever that they would be here. Clearly, this is not something isn't right, and it's not like Sir Devon never told me where the guys were at all, and that there's a different type of day, so they would be somewhere else anyway.
Sir Devon must have stolen my wheat piece. I'm gonna get you for that. I will find those delinquents.
That kid was loaded, man! 2 whole bucks! Maybe we should steal more tomorrow.
This time, it's time to put my acting skills to the test.
Hello, boys.
I like to say, like she says that, and then she just takes out his supposedly missing wheat piece and just...
Yeah, she like puts on lipstick, but it's like laced, but it's like laced with cocaine.
Hey boys, wanna pop?
That's not a couple of bucks. That's $3 at least. Really? Oh, she's doing the Puss in Boots. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
That was an edit, I think, because her eyes changed there.
I was smoking too much weed and wasn't looking where I was going.
Yep.
Some bullies took my wallet with all of my money.
Where are these bullies? We can score your money, and then we'll take it for ourselves.
I haven't
like...
eaten the proper meal for like forever.
There is no need to cry, cutie. We will find these bullies, and we will retrieve your money. And then I can get it back. We will retrieve your money from the bullies that currently have it. And then we will have it. And then you'll give it back to me. We will enter possession of your finances.
Yeah, you can have this.
You can have all of the money. You can have every bit of money that we didn't keep any for ourselves. That would have been the smart move here. If it was loaded, it must have had more.
You have my thanks.
Oh gosh, she broke now.
No, she's not broke. She's doing this up to get somebody else's money from these dudes.
She broke mentally.
Like, we keep making jokes that she is, you know, a drug addict.
Yep. So I was wondering if you want to hang.
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna take your money now. Yeah, you can't have my company, but you can have some of my cocaine.
I'm so glad Andrew Tate's never seen this video. Ah, yes, women will take your money and leave and give you nothing in return. You know, whatever. Also, the next day, did he not get his lunch money back? Did he not eat? Like, all right, fine. Anyways, robot time. What did you want?
Devin, it's time for you to learn something for a change.
I'm gonna be your tutor as well as your bodyguard because we've established before that I'm a very smart character. At least academically. Everything else I've done is complete idiocy.
Like, she's not smart academically, she just smokes a lot of cocaine.
Anyway.
Like, she thinks she's smart, but in actuality, she's just constantly high.
Why is that?
Because you're super weak.
Because you're super weak, a super weakling, super weak. No, I'm not.
You literally got your money stolen by a weakling.
Yes, listen to me, a trained professional in combat telling you that somebody else is a weakling. I clearly have an objective opinion of a person that I didn't even fight with. Fine, I guess he was kind of a weakling, allegedly.
First things first, you're gonna have to take off you're gonna have to take off your second jacket before we start training.
Good thing this is Gacha life, because he can probably take off his shirt as well, in theory.
How many jackets do you guys have that are all the same jacket with different colors, with different accents? Please! Please, I'm scared. Why are there so many waist jackets? Please.
Emily, I just realized what company his dad runs. The manufacturers of this jacket, they're everywhere. That's why they're a conglomerate. It all makes sense now. This is definitely not me grasping at straws.
Or it's a front of the weed shop Lily goes to.
Well, I mean, maybe if there is a company that's able to
or
pull
it's
that off.
both. Get high, buy a jacket. Insert company name.
Business model.
Get high, buy a jacket.
Buy John's jacket free. Yeah.
I didn't know your dad was my cocaine dealer. I wonder if he's an organ donor too.
Oh my goodness! I will say I do like the like the on and off switch of this robot being like green for on and activated and posed properly, and red being like the deactivated and slumped. That's a nice touch. Again, he needs to make contact. That's his issue right now. He's not making contact ever.
Like, my question is, why the robot? Why not just some casual training equipment?
Or just, I don't know, how about a sparring session with her?
Wow, Devin, you really surprised me by how weak and pitiful you are. I didn't accept. I didn't accept you to lose on the easiest level.
Speaking of easy levels of things, can we please call it a day?
What?
I'm so emotionless, but I'm also tired and afraid and exhausted. All emotions, but whatever.
But we just started.
I have to get home early. There's plenty of drugs and jackets to sell, and I gotta help out.
Drugs and
Sure. You can come this time if you want.
Sure, why not?
What's up, Ashley? Oh, Ashley.
Oh, Ashley.
Nothing much. Just staying in the same spot for hours. This is my bodyguard, Lily.
Hello there.
Hey, your father wants you. Oh wow, first time for everything. I mean, I'll be upstairs. We'll see you later.
Hello, Lily. Would you happen to have like a pound of cocaine on you? I'm really bored. And Lily just looks at her like, "What did you ask me? Aren't you like 16 or something?"
By the way, Devon's father looks very different to what I imagined. I guess you know, kudos for inclusivity. Hello, son. What's her? Like, wow. Okay. Hello, my beautiful beloved mother, who's also definitely not my father.
That confirms that this is the mother, not the father.
Yeah, let me go, would ya?
Oh,
I
I
appreciate-
appreciate your help. The name's Lily. Yes, Lily. Are you a friend of Devon?
Okay, hold on a second. So the mother doesn't know that Devon has a hired bodyguard. So is it just that the father gave like the order to the school to find a bodyguard and they happen to have a student in training? Or is the school responsible for assigning bodyguards to the Nepo babies that attend the establishment?
The Nepo baby.
Is she
Right.
getting paid, or is this like extra credit?
This is going on her application to Princeton.
Nope. Well, yes, and his bodyguard.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. I never
didn't
knew
know
you had
he
a
had a bodyguard.
I'm pretty oblivious.
We have the same back hair. Not the same back hair, the same middle hair bang thingies.
Yep. How long were you his bodyguard? She still is. You're not being fired right now, is she?
His bodyguard. A few weeks, ma'am.
No, few week, ma'am. Few weeks? She was trying to correct her grammar. You were really freaking out. Ah, okay, there we go. Here's a question.
Dear? I'm being paid! The school is giving me thousands of dollars!
Sadly, no. I'm very bad at business.
I wouldn't like to be paid to hang around Devon.
That's not the
I would
reason.
like to do it on my own free will.
The two things aren't mutually exclusive.
Don't worry, all the weed the school is giving me isn't technically payment.
It's bribery. Anyway. Does your parents know about this? I'm sorry I asked. A very reasonable question, considering that you are very clearly a minor with a bodyguard job. Is that even legal?
It's okay, really. Can you tell me your story, darling?
Well, you see, it all started the day that I was left on a doorstep outside of a house. I crawled through the cat flap and gave myself some baby formula from the fridge, you see. Meanwhile, in like the other room, Devon's being kidnapped as she's having a conversation.
And in that formula, it had so much heroin. So I became like Hulk, you know. So now I'm a bodyguard for some godforsaken reason. Am I getting paid? Who knows?
Mhm.
I've been tripping since the day I was born.
With Devon.
Like, I would like for one of these like bodyguard stories to take that kind of turn.
That would be
out-
acknowledging that all the characters are idiots. What do you want, old man, who looks to be the same age as me? To discuss some things with you. Which is? What do you mean, which are? You remember Marianne? Oh, yes, the character from my past. I remember her. Flashback.
A name like that, I'm going to assume is your grandmother. That's not a grandmother. Never mind. I lied.
Yeah. Yes, the girl I'm getting forced to marry, who's 75 years old. Recently widowed. She's looking for a new husband that won't die before her. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sir. Well, the good news is, your wedding is after your graduate, which was not a mistake in the grammar until it was corrected.
Like that all was added in post, so the actual sentence is the wedding is after you graduate.
Yeah, which makes sense. The wedding is after you graduate.
Correctly incorrect.
You know what they say, if it ain't broke, please don't break it. What are you doing? Anyway.
If it ain't broke, beat it till it's destroyed.
But you said it was in a few years. Well, now companies want to merge sooner, and we all know that you can't merge a company without a wedding being involved. That would be ridiculous.
Was this the 1800s? Our families want to merge the land together. Let's marry our presumably 18, possibly, children. I don't know where this is set off.
Oh no! Like, they're not even 18. Like, yeah, at most.
Plot twist, this is secondary school, so they're 16. It's set in England all along.
Celebrate my daughter's 16th birthday. Princess Yue is now of marrying age, which is a normal thing to announce in front of a crowd of people.
Like, is this the medieval period? It doesn't work like that. That's not how wills and paperwork works nowadays.
If you want to merge a company, just merge the company. It's like there are Maven-like corporations in my streets. They didn't marry off Gareth and Aaron before doing that.
Like, I know it's called a partnership. That doesn't mean getting your children together in a partnership. That's not what that means, guys. Like, I feel like you should know this. Business school.
Yeah.
This is like Andrew Tate levels of logic.
Is that all? Exactly. Is that the only reason? Well, yes. Does that not make sense to you? Good. I feel so bad for you, child. You've got that bad child, and I feel so bad. So young, yet so fragile. Those things often go hand in hand, you know. Anyway. What cheese is going on here? What the devil is going on here? 10 points from Gryffindor. Anyway.
Why is that Roblox now?
I don't know, but apparently we're supposed to skip to 11:17, which is like 3 seconds away, so I'm not going to bother.
It's like in reaction videos when it's like taking a break.
Like, maybe this is where an advertisement would have gone.
Or like the sponsorship of the video.
This video is sponsored by what's it called? Adopt Me in Roblox.
Why Adopt Me? Have you ever wanted to have a family of your own? Well, now you can. And one day, you and your friends can also adopt people too, with Adopt Me on Roblox. If you want to merge your companies together, adopt some children and force them to marry each other. You can find it.
That's not how it works.
Use our code Soft Bodyguard in order to get 10% off your next adoption or the sibling package.
Wait. If you have 2 children of the same company and you marry them together, doesn't that get you double the benefits?
Exactly! And that's one of many things that Adopt Me on Roblox offers to you.
Marriage is tax deductible sometimes.
But you've already paid by that point, so anyway. What was that? What was that supposed to be? Why was that in there?
Have you?
And once again, thank you to our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Have you heard?
Yeah, have you heard of Adopt Me's having a sale? Heard what?
Jacob, you're stealing my lines.
I also had that in my head. I was like, I wonder if this is where it's going. I was not expecting.
What, you never heard about the bird? Because everybody's heard that the bird is the word.
Heard what? Prom is in the next 2 weeks.
Prom. We're going to prom.
What's a prom?
She has been going to this school and getting the best grades for all this time, and she doesn't know what a prom is. I think, did Layla, the creator, forget that this was a normal person rather than like a hired bodyguard the whole time? Like she was at this school previously. There was no way she would not know what a prom is.
That just gives more credence to my theory that she is an adult hiding in high school.
But then she would have been to high school historically, most likely. Even if she were homeschooled, she would have heard what a prom was by this point.
Have you been living under a rock or something?
Oh my goodness.
Have you been living?
Wait, lives under a rock, can grow her hair at will, dumb as bricks. She is Patrick Star!
She is Patrick Star. No, in my book.
I live inside my books. Okay. Prom is basically a dance. The Yule Ball is first and foremost a dance.
But first you...
But first you ask the person you'd like to be your date. You also wear a beautiful dress. Like a ball. Okay, she knows what a ball is, but not what prom is. Okay. Yes, but it's not to royal. Everyone, to royal! Oh, okay. Where are you going? To go ask someone I like to the dance. Oh, okay, go straight ahead. How long did it take to... What? Okay, fine.
His mom said he was under the bridge.
She didn't say what bridge, she just said the bridge and expected me to find one, so, good thing I don't live in London.
What happens if he doesn't like chocolate?
Then give him the teddy bear. If doesn't like teddy bears, give him the chocolates.
It's okay! This chocolate has cocaine in it, so even if he doesn't accept, I could just take him anyway.
If it ain't broke, put drugs in it. I don't know.
He's not drunk, he's mad. Too bad. We're playing him like he's drunk now. I can't believe the wedding is in a few weeks.
He's so drunk, it's even on the floor.
This is absurd.
Hey,
Also, bear in mind, again, we said that he's an emotionless character. Here he is having an emotion again. I should have like a Devon emotion counter this episode.
I want to ask you a very important question. Would you like to go to prom with me?
It does look like I'm in the mood to go to the prom, which is definitely happening right now and not later. I can't just say I gotta say yes or no here. I gotta. It's like, hey-oh. I don't know. Are you?
No, are you?
You're emotionless. Remember, we can't tell if you're in a mood or not. I wouldn't want to go with the lousy girl like you.
But we've had so much paint together. We've eaten so many shrooms in the park. Why would you do this to me?
I thought we had something.
I thought we had something special.
All
Being
those
in love
weeds,
is like
Devin.
being on drugs without the potential of dying.
Devin, I shared the location of my stash with you. How can you betray me like this? Like, this is like the only thing that would be worse is you to share the location of my house with the police.
Then I would have to make my dad the CEO of the company that provided you the drugs in the first place. That would be counterproductive for me. What did I do? Oh,
it's you.
I thought I was for a second. I just need to hold someone. He's in the middle of the road right now, and she's like, I need to hold someone right now. It's like, okay, can we do it like on the pavement, please? Anything? No.
Sorry, I just need to hold someone. This is disgusting. But I have an idea.
Why are you letting her do it then? Consent, bro.
Yeah.
Want to go to the dance with me? Sure.
Hey, Lily. I've sobered up now. Now I'm just stoned.
And next week, Lily would avoid Devin.
All week, Lily would avoided Devon.
Would avoided Devin.
Is she ignoring me?
I
I
don't
mean-
know. I don't know. What does it look like, Devin?
Now he has to get kidnapped or something. She has to do like her job as a bodyguard, and then recovery or something.
Oh, yeah, right. She can't do her job as a bodyguard if she's avoiding him. This would be a lovely time for a near end of the story twist. Devin gets killed.
Yeah, if it weren't for the fact that we're only halfway through the video.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it feels like we're wrapping up, but we're actually like halfway through. I don't know. I don't.
I look to my left. What do I see? 7 members of the bourgeoisie.
But the situation doesn't
It
seem that.
seem that bad. Have you tried apologizing?
That was the first thing I did, Mom.
Clearly, you didn't do a good job.
Come, I'll show you how bad it is. Oh, but okay, so apparently they were in the mum's living room, but now she's here in the house, but still trying to avoid Devon? Why is she here then? Anyway, my second favorite person in the world because I have no friends. What's up? You see, I didn't say that out loud, but you understood.
Don't worry, I got a plan.
Are they
Why
using
are we
sign language right
telepathically
now?
communicating right now?
Are they using sign language just so that the guard here can't understand?
Are you okay, hon? No, not really. Well, I was wanting to ask you. What was that saying?
Ask you for a very important favor.
I was wanting to ask you for a very important favor.
By
That
the
would
way,
be, ma'am?
I haven't mentioned this yet, but the music in this is awful now because this needs like a slower, more somber mood to it than whatever this is.
I'm going on a 4-week business trip. This will be after your prom. My son is getting married after then, and I need you to protect him. I would like you to stay here and take care of a few things.
Like his new wife. Did he mention he was getting married yet? Well, no, he's going to have a new wife, and you're going to protect her, and still no payment, of course.
One of these things is my son.
You know, the guy that you were assigned to protect anyway, so...
Don't worry, you can bring as much cocaine as you want.
I will pay you double the amount you need, but the amount that she said she needed was 0. The double of 0 is 0, so that means nothing.
Are you down?
I would be able to afford all of my bills and taxes with that kind of money. Specifically
Taxes?
double what I was... double what I would need, which I was earning precisely half of what I needed in order to cover my cost of living. Exactly half. Maybe even move somewhere else.
Maybe even move somewhere else. Sure. Sure, I can't close this opportunity like this.
No, I guess you can't do that for a number of reasons, namely that we don't know what that means.
Devin, pass me my wee piece.
I'm glad you agreed.
Did Jacob?
Yeah. Hey Jess.
What is it?
Bleh? Her eyes just like had a moment there.
If you're trying to ask Lily to prom, then forget it.
No, I already have a date, sadly. My arranged wife who doesn't go to my school. Oh wait, no, she does, because we saw in a previous scene. But I wanted to know if
everything's alright with Lily.
I feel bad on what I did. I felt bad under what I did before, but now I feel bad on it instead.
She probably... No one... So she probably has to go.
This, again, the sentence was correct before more things were added to it.
Oh, they were probably like, oh, this looks like a problem. Let me add some things.
A bit like an Aidan correction to a script sometimes. Emily can attest this. We were writing like Final Break, and some bits were just some bits were like adding extra things, just sentences that make sense on their own.
Like, if the sentence makes sense, it's just superfluous to add more words.
That when you're wrong. That when you're wrong. 75% of a four-word sentence is incorrect. How? Just how?
That is when you are wrong. That is where you're wrong.
Exactly.
W-E-R-E. That is where you are wrong.
I never understand why so many gacha achievers struggle with like your versus your. Because I was taught in kindergarten about, you know, that like you are contracts to your, which is why it has an E at the end, because R has an E at the end. That's how I remembered that. But no, I guess that was too much. I don't get it.
Oh my god, they have another date.
Who is it?
Very soon.
That was some really useful info.
It's finally time to change into this beautiful dress.
Which just so happens to have the exact same color scheme as my current outfit. Funny how that works out. Definitely wasn't so the creator could put it on much more quickly than otherwise.
The poor mannequin.
Yep, looks
The
so...
poor mannequin is looking so naked. Here. A warm sweater. I'm gonna want it back.
I would love if the twist of this episode is that they end up being trapped somewhere, and because she did this, like they're like it's somewhere cold, like they have to like hide out from a kidnapper inside of like a freezer or something of the school, and in order to prevent her from like freezing, it means that Devon has to take off like his hoodie or something because she gave up hers for the sake of good old mannequin here.
Like, it's not even mannequin spelled correctly. That's why I purposely pronounced it mannequin.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Mannequin!
Sounds like how Sebulba said Anakin's name in the Phantom Menace.
Don't mess it up, Mr. Mannequin. Bye-bye. I just teleported.
Sebulba. Hashtag happy mannequin.
Isn't there supposed to be like a Q in there somewhere?
Yes, there is. And a U. Yeah, that's right. By the way, I know I've been ignoring this whole time, but I can see like at the top of the capture thing from like whenever the screenshots are taken. It does prove at least that that like the frames are at least cut and paste in post rather than, you know, like just like they've been like trimmed down. It does confirm, but I mean we can see that already anyway, just by like how these things work.
Oh,
but that shows like at least something. This video has one thing in the description that tells you it has like was it 1,290 screenshots apparently. Most of which probably went to some of the motion, except for when the creator decided to just have them teleport instead. You know how it goes.
So after you play with that pathetic girl, could you help me get Devon unattached to her?
Why? He's already marrying you. In fact, it seemed like from the last time that these two interacted, she said like, "Oh, you're gonna have to tell her eventually." Like in a case of like, you know, you can't get out of this, neither can I, but you're going to have to let her know because she deserves to know at some point. That's kind of how it seemed, but no, she's got to be, you know, an antagonist because we can't have both of them not be into the arranged marriage because that means that we'd have to actually show the real conflict between the two merging companies rather than just, you know, playground level jealousy. That'd be much harder to pull off.
I would love for a story to like tackle that. It's like two kids are only together because, you know, their companies are merging and their parents are making them think they have to get married.
Yeah, this is there's actually like I don't know if you've heard of like the anime called Ranma 1/2 or Ranma half, I don't know, whatever.
Oh,
So, like,
I've
a
heard of that
fraction.
one, but I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, okay. Well, the premise of that one is that there's two main things for the premise of this, and that just goes, you know, off the wall insane. So it turns out that these like two old like martial arts buddies both have kids around the same age, and they decide that that they decide on the spot that they're engaged, and because of that, and the fact that like the two who were like used to travel around China actually have like now moved into Japan to, you know, the dojo of the other person. So now they all live together, and you know, there's like a bunch of antics where, of course, the two characters who like are engaged, you know, fight a lot, pretend that they've been forced into like, you know, being together or whatever, and yet despite that clearly have feelings for each other because that's just how that kind of cliche goes. And that's the part that reminds me of what you just said. Because ultimately it would be a subversion if they just like actually were able to find other people, because there are other people who are actively interested in them, but they just never consider them. So if they just found other people like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna do our own thing, bye, Forget all the fans that wanted us to be together. This is how this works. Bye. I would respect it a lot more. But yeah, the other part of the show is the fact that the two that traveled around the world and end up in China at some point, they each fell into like these like enchanted pools, these enchanted like lakes, where different things drowned like thousands of years ago. So like one of them like every time that one of them gets wet turns into like a giant panda, for example, because a panda drowned there. The main character Ranma fell into a pool where a girl drowned. So at some point, so whenever he gets wet or with cold water, he turns to a girl. The reversal is hot water for both of them, and that's also one of the sources of hijinks within the anime. But yeah, that part is that's where the one half comes from. It's like, there's two halves of the same whole or whatever. So yeah, which reminds me, there was a video that I put on the sources playlist for Gacha Review like ages ago that was about somebody who becomes like a boy by night and was a girl by day. And I completely forgot to review that one. And that was the reason, was because I remember watching Ranma. So there you go. Got to bring that one up eventually.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah.
Guessing that's why Devin was so upset. Why am I smirking, even though like the rest of my face indicates that I'm at least a little bit perturbed or maybe sad?
Because this is how old Gacha portrays righteous anger with smiles, because, crazy people who have been driven crazy, smile whenever they have intense emotions. So naturally, the average Joe always does this too. But also, like, I think she's implying that she knows about the arranged marriage now, which is not what that character said at all. We, the audience, know about that, but she hasn't learned that at all. Again, script, they help. And of course, the music in the meantime is like going.
Marriage is a big deal.
Yeah.
Even though I literally didn't know about that. Until literally, I can't even say just now. I never really learned about that.
Yep.
But still, you didn't have to say I was lousy.
I would say good thing that she happened to be eavesdropping at this conversation. How convenient. But no, it's convenient anyway, because she heard what she needed to hear from like what we knew and not what they actually said.
Oh look, a rump of coke! Come on here. It's like the girl is like, hey, so I heard you're this dude's bodyguard, but could you not guard him for a few hours? Here, I'll give you some cocaine.
No, it's just like, oh man, he's in trouble. She's like a line, there's like a streak that's like guiding her across the different rooms. Like, I must go. Ooh.
And we flash over to her. Devin has been kidnapped. Meanwhile, her nose is bleeding.
Instead of a trail of breadcrumbs. Yeah. Well, we know she doesn't treat blood loss until it's absolutely necessary.
So she just looks up in the line of cocaine.
Yeah.
And she's like, huh, what's happening? He wasn't a date. He was just a player.
I mean, he was your date. That is what happens, but okay.
Anyway, I have a lot of cocaine. Do you want any?
I see something too. But you know what it is.
Which is, you guys just magically started holding hands.
Now about you worry about your date, now worry about mine.
Wow, Jess, your face is turning into your hair color.
I like how he's trying to laugh as well, but he's also blushing.
You're lucky you're my sensei. Wait, that
So
was the
one of
voice
those-
for the other guy.
Yeah,
You're
that's
lucky you're my sensei.
2 yours in a row that were wrong. Fantastic. Also, Sansei, that says. You're my Sansei.
You're my sensei. Because I would tear you apart.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
Oh, hi, Mark. Namaste. Namaste.
They have fun.
Do they have fun?
And I was just like, oh, wait, this is why Devin was so upset. I need to go and find him. Oh, my friends are here. Da, 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 da.
This is
I don't think I've actually seen Gacha dancing since Dramadonia. Weirdly enough, like it's never come up in that time. That's was like 4 years ago. Put your tag in the envelope and slide them on the door. That's right, the door. If you have to, and
Did that answer your... Okay, wait up. Why do you need to pull a Lenny face, even though that implies inappropriate action?
Well, two of them might have had inappropriate fun. Not all 3 of them, I don't think. Unless they have that kind of friendship, which maybe they do.
So okay. Let me flatten this. So they're not going to get back. So they're not going to like get together at prom and talk about what just happened. No, we're gonna wait till a couple days later when the mom leaves for this friendship to be patched up.
Yep, that's what's gonna happen. I'll be back in a few weeks. In the meantime, you might want to like buy a hoodie with less holes in it that your hair is poking through.
Like, am I the only one bothered when this happens?
No, you are not. Something that I always pay attention to with.
Lily, make sure Devin does his bed in the morning.
As a bodyguard, that is part of your duty, obviously.
That doesn't make any sense. She goes to school too.
Brush his teeth. Okay, I think it's meant to be like Devin does bed in the morning, brushes his teeth. It's like a whole list, but the way this is phrased, brush his teeth, implies that she is supposed to brush his teeth for him. I know he's a nepo baby, but he's able to like, did you say like he opens his mouth and we just go like,
like Lily moves some of her stuff in so she could stay at the family home while she's looking after it. And like Devin just enters the bathroom in the morning and he just looks over and sees, is this literally cocaine toothpaste?
Have you seen the what's the name, like the wind snow video that Solid JJ did a while ago? Did I send that to you? Yeah. Just thinking of that this whole time. Prepare to suffer the battle of the master of speed. It's vitamin cocaine.
Maybe this shouldn't be my soft bodyguard with my cocaine dealer girlfriend.
Yeah, wash his dishes after he uses them. Make sure he brushes his hair. This is what this is like maid chores. Bodyguards and maids not the same thing. Read him to bed every day. What does that mean? Read him to bed. Okay, this is your pancreas. This is your liver. Like, what?
Wait, these guys can, these guys can get a formal god. Read
a bed story to him.
Melissa, you're the creator of this video. The way they said that.
No. Well, Melissa Schroeder, to my knowledge, is not the name of the creator of this video. The name of the channel is still Layla, whatever that symbol meant to be. Layla smiley face.
Smiley face. But it's just the thing of, seriously, you guys can afford a professional bodyguard. Not this girl, but the other one.
They can also afford a maid. An actual maid.
So they can afford a professional bodyguard, but they can't afford a maid? I'm not the creator. Yeah, I was making a joke. It's just the way they phrase everything is making my brain hurt.
Yep.
This is like trying to be in a political discussion with a toddler.
So,
Also, I
think
think that's enough, miss.
yeah, I'm also questioning why you give someone a glass of water if they cry. What is that? Is that like a baby reflex or something? It's like I'm thirsty. Wah. There you go. Drink up.
What about that baby?
That was more than enough information.
Anyway, whoa! For your
Anyway.
information, your Miss Perfect fiance kissed my date to prom. Wait, you couldn't have
Wait.
told? Okay. You
Wait,
couldn't
really?
have...
Oh my goodness, now he's like so happy. Infidelity. That was like the one clause. I'm free. I'm free.
Wait, infidelity! I'm free! Yes? That means
that
I
mean
don't
that I
have
can
to
marry the
get
good
married
for
to that good-for-nothing brat.
And now his emotions are cured because that was the real thing that was, making him unhappy, which is the only thing that emotionless characters are not able to feel apart from, because everything else is fine for them.
Everything... What? No! Yes,
Yes,
mama!
Did he miss it? No, because apparently she knew about the forced marriage, despite the fact that no, she didn't. But she mentioned it. She said forced marriage is rough, which, if she knows forced marriage is rough, that therefore means that she must know that he did not want this marriage because he was forced to do it. Jacob,
are you okay? Is your soul leaving your body? I know your mom said to read you a book. So you won't cry?
Also, again, another thing. Clearly, he's not emotionless. He was able to cry in his sleep.
But tonight you're gonna learn how to grow up. Your mama coddles him too much.
Says the girl who wears childish dresses every day.
Listen, sir, I wear childish dresses
Because that's what fits my frame.
Yes, that and it's a coping mechanism for my parental trauma.
Or lack thereof, as they are not around.
Like, it could be that she... Like, thinking of the psychology of this care.
That is the most unhealthy sleeping position I've ever seen in my life. All the blood is going to her already massive head, and she is having it currently dig into the side of the bed, not even away from the mattress.
Or maybe she's hanging off of the bed, but even then her head will still be hitting the wooden frame.
If she were hanging off the bed, she would have like swung backwards or like hit the floor.
Hey, I hope I wake up that way sometimes. Oh, don't worry, I do too. I could be like hanging halfway off the bed and then just fall off.
You'd like lay down a pillow on the floor just so you don't like smack your head or something.
Like, Jacob, you don't understand. I figured out by waking up in different positions that apparently I just go to sleep and then flop around like a fish in mating season.
Then drop on the deck and flop like a fish. Anyway. Oh, apparently she thinks she's getting tickled. That's why she's been like, moving around. Okay.
Tickle. Ah, I'm woken up! Where's my cocaine?
I need to do that. You know, Melissa, the gacha review is normally a place where we offer advice for like other gacha creators, but yeah, I guess general life advice as well. Put a pillow down, yeah. She did a flip. She did a backflip actually. She like reversed that.
Now what was that? Now what the heck was that noise?
I don't know. There are no sound effects in this video.
My voice is deeper in the morning. That sounds like a weeping dog?
My voice gives me super hearing.
Devin? Are you okay in there? Wait, why would Devin make weeping dog noises? Unless Devin is the Ultima. That's why he has black eyes.
He's like, it's just like transformed into a dog on the inside.
It sounds like you're crying.
I've heard dogs weep before, and it sounds exactly like this. Therefore, you must be crying. Do you need a story, a waking up story? I guess.
No, wait.
Oh no, come back. He's really crying and didn't hear a word that I said.
What a baby.
He's probably like reliving trauma or something. Wait, that was the night? That was nighttime?
Okay, like the filter on top of the video would have tricked me into thinking that it was morning.
Yeah. Like if you're able to put a filter over a video, you should at least, pick the correct one. You should have been told an urban legend. He would have manned up then. No, he should have like been told like a German bedtime story or something.
German bedtime stories are, German bedtime stories are either really pleasant or nightmare fuel.
Yeah, there's no in between. I think it happened again.
You're a crybaby.
You're incapable of using proper grammar, so we're even. Where's... Oh, look, bento box. I knew it! I knew she was going to give him a bento box at some point. There it is.
Meanwhile, Melissa's like, me, I like nightmare fuel.
Let us switch minds so that I can dream your dreams. She's becomes Miss Holloway. Every gacha bully in society. Oh yeah, that's true. They're calling someone a crybaby. That is true.
You know what? Wait, you know that?
Of course I know.
I used to sleep beside my sister when she used to cry.
Oh, she actually does have family. Or did, possibly. Can I ask what happened? One day I scooched too close to her and she suffocated. Under my thick cheeks.
She died along with my parents. Today was supposed to be her birthday.
She got a whole different type of cake for her birthday.
Jacob, stop. We need to get along with the video. We can't.
Yeah, there's like...
Wait, now I know why Lily does cocaine.
Why?
She died in a car crash. Bet on that.
I mean, yeah, but based on like the era of gacha that we're in, that's probably the case.
My parents were car crash. Lily and James Potter died in a car crash.
A car crash? A car crash killed Lily and James? Anyway, yeah, but honestly, like in this video, we have seen no less than 3 separate people stand in the middle of the road, not moving. So that is honestly, it might even be a car crash. It might just be they all got run over. They weren't even in another car.
Oh no, Jacob. What are you doing in my room? We share the same room, remember?
Oh yeah, it's been so long that I forgot we'd used to share a room together. Used to? Am I in a flashback? Am I real?
Yes, but that's my side, you runt. Sissy? What? This place? Where you said Mommy and Daddy went?
Wait, I thought you died along with them. But wasn't that what you just said? Did they die today and she died also on this day?
Can they ever come back?
I'm sorry, but no. Oh, okay, I'll go visit them then.
Sadly, no. But But if they come back or not, you should remember they always live in you.
Oh, cool. Get on out then. And then she bled to death. There we go.
Okay. Sissy, can you help me with my schoolwork? Not now.
But it's just one piece of paper and a gigantic pencil.
I wish I did stay and help.
That's when the maniac broke into the house and shot her or stabbed her with the giant pencil. Oh, okay, maybe she did get stabbed with a giant pencil.
I hope you're in bed, because if you're not...
She walked into a room with her eyes closed. Was that the plan? Also, again, the music should have cut out here. The music, I thought I pressed play for a second and it was silent. And I was like, oh, maybe this is a good edit. Nope, it turns out I just missed the button.
Nope, we still have the Lion Gate music. I'm sorry. Why didn't... Wait, what did that say? I couldn't read it.
Why didn't you tell me you were sick?
Why didn't you tell me you was... Why didn't you tell me you were sick? Because...
So, I guess this is like like the embodiment of sickness, I suppose. Just suddenly just there, okay.
I don't like medicine.
That is a child excuse, to be fair.
My little sister died that night.
Here lies little sister. She refused to take her medicine. I did one thing I never thought I would do. What?
Sissy? Yeah? Why don't you wear dresses? Because they're ugly and gross.
Is this why she wears child dresses? Because she's just like stealing her sister's clothes? But her sister's like way smaller than her.
I would like to look like you one day.
Well, then so you shall, and then just made her into like a copy of herself, and then she died in her place. Plot twist: it was the big sister that died, and she lived on. And that's why she's so short in comparison, because this one was way too tall. There you go.
I did something I thought you would never do. I believe.
I believe in you. I believe in Steve, Steve. Grab the glory all the way to victory.
This dialogue borders on nonsense sometimes.
I'm hoping there's that plot twist. I want the little sister to survive and live on as the big sister, but with her current fashion sense.
Me too. I decided to start wearing dresses.
I did something. Wait, the problem was that same night. So she went out and bought a dress at night, and then decided to now she cut her hair. Okay, right. What? I'm sorry for your loss. Gacha stories need translators.
My what?
My decision is final. You have to marry that girl no matter what.
But infidelity!
Yeah.
Just letting you know, sir, that if our friend here marries... Wait, could you go back to that?
Yeah, if our friend Devon here marries that cheater...
The news will get out to everyone in the country, right?
The news with get out to everyone, yeah. Yes, it with. Yes, what's your point? Also, who are you? Have we interacted yet?
If someone so happens finds her cheating in public,
with 0 filmed evidence of this.
Don't you think that would affect the whole company and rumors would spread?
We sell weed and jackets. Our reputation is already down the gutter.
Oh, sir, I'm a very reputable taker of your product.
Oh, that's Lily. I recognize you from the receipts. We have a framed picture of you in our office.
Yes, after my sister died, I bought a lot of cocaine.
It makes so much sense. It makes so much sense.
After my sister died, I started wearing dresses, but I also started buying a lot of cocaine. Needed to get that drama out of my system somehow.
Yeah. I had to get something else in my system instead. If you know what I mean.
I like our interpretation of this character. I'm just gonna cut up this stream into a YouTube short for you.
I would. Yeah, I was thinking to do the exact same thing, but yeah, please go ahead. I would love to see like your edit of this.
There's no point in having a marriage if it's not gonna last.
You're a good kid, and I don't just mean because you've bought lots of drugs off of me. Maybe you should be a lawyer, except for babysitting. You mean except?
Thank you, sir.
But and by babysitting, I mean bodyguarding, because those are the same job description in this world. But you have to find a wife in the next 2 years, okay? I thought he was still talking to Lily. Like, yes, I will accept a person, but this time you have to get married.
I'll find a wife. Meanwhile, she grabs Evan.
No, she grabs the green-head guard before there was a second favorite character.
Ashley?
Person. Yeah, Ashley, exactly. Oh, Ashley, marry me.
Also, Melissa in chat says, I don't know. He sounds like that old man from that car time traveling movie.
No, he does not. He does not sound like Doc Brown. That's a different voice entirely. Although I am now picturing that 1.21 gigawatts. Like, no, that's not what he sounds like. Wife up, and then we shall go back to the future. Anyway, hey, Lily.
Yes.
Can we go out somewhere?
If you're thinking of going on a date.
I mean, you're my bodyguard. You have to go where I go anyway. But yeah, sure. I thought I'd make it formal.
Think again, mister. My freckles are clipping into my mouth.
She's that angry. She's eating her freckles. Let me tell you something. I have a couple words for.
Joke's on you. These are not freckles. These are just cocaine on my lip.
Cocaine should not look that brown, I don't think. I mean, I'm no expert. But the movies have taught me that it doesn't look like that.
Jacob, I have an idea. We should both edit this into it and see who has the best interpretation.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess that was enough.
There's a roller coaster. What happened to her eyes? Girl, are you on that extra good stuff?
Yeah, she took an extra hit before they came here. In fact, no, they haven't moved. She's just hallucinating now.
Like, that's the trick. He wants to take the trick turned it. He thought he'd take on a date. But in actuality, the only thing he needed was to put cocaine in her food. And that sent her on the best trip of her life.
Yeah.
That's the only trip she needed.
When you said we're gonna go on a trip together, this is not what I had in mind, but I'm not complaining. Jerk.
Why are you sniffing flowers when you should be sniffing cocaine?
There for you. There for you. Finally got to do that.
Is there like a rump in these flowers? Can I smell?
Hear them. Lily, you were my first friend. My first everything.
I ain't marrying you, dude.
What? No. We've known each other for like a month, if that. Of course you're not, man. We got 2 years before that happens. I was just gonna ask you to be my girlfriend. There you go. See, exactly. That's what I just thought. There we go. No, would you be my girlfriend? Yeah.
Sure.
She was not okay with going on a date until she was, but she was instantly okay with becoming his girlfriend. Sure. 1 year later, and not 2. I wonder if they're gonna cut to them in a bride and groom attire. Oh no, never mind. Oh hey, she's not wearing dresses anymore. I guess she got to talk about her trauma, and now, has been able to move on.
Or maybe like she's not addicted to cocaine anymore.
Yeah.
She's gotten clean. Where are you
Her eyes are
going?
still sparkling, but close enough.
Where
I mean, she's got the one who's talking to. She's got reptile eyes, so
Where are
close
you
enough.
going? To see the CEO?
You get married like 2 gacha days after a year. Not sure what that means, but sure. Oh, okay. So it's to see the CEO, and now the reveal is going to be that the other guy retires, and now it's just Devin.
Gonna see the boss dressed like that. You don't have to worry about the way I'm dressed.
The way I dressed.
Yeah, whatever. I need to go too.
I need you to go. I don't think so, Han. Time to do another Hajuda move. Time to do any Punsionagi on you.
Are you trying to test my patience?
You're trying my patience.
If you have a problem, you can leave.
The boss will be an old man eating onion rings. That's very specific.
You. Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
I guess her name's Jamal. Okay. I don't think I've seen this character before.
No need to pull out the 9.
Is this a reference? Is this a meme I've missed?
Probably.
Oh, okay. Now we're back to. Ah, now it's a callback because that's what she did to him at the start, and now he's been training for a year so he can defend himself. Wow, maybe there was some thought to how this story would wrap up after all.
Now, what do you think you're doing, Miss Davis? Nothing at all, sir. She tried to hurt me, babe.
Miss Jamal Davis. You pack up your things.
It's supposed to be a joke. Yes, we know it's supposed to be a joke, but we don't know what the reference is.
Yeah, like obviously it's like no one doesn't call someone Jamal randomly. That's like such a specific name as well. As far as I'm concerned, her name was Jamal Davis. That's what I'm going to call this character now. I was so scared. A trained martial artist. She's just messing with people. She's just messing with Jamal. Or Jamal.
I promise you, she's lying.
Now that she's dating a CEO, she has been corrupted by the power already.
No, she was being a bodyguard then. All of a sudden, she's scared?
This is what happens when you're around money for too long. You start abusing your position and messing with people who are lesser than you. Truly a cursed ending to this video.
Darcy, she's lying. Come on. You knew me for a few months. I wouldn't dare.
So she's known him for a few months, but yet Lily has never come to visit her boyfriend in the office.
Boyfriend or husband, we have no idea what's going on here.
Yeah. True, you were my employee for months, but the amount of time I knew you doesn't matter. It matters what kind of relationship we had. You out.
What?
That's right, you out. By the way, actually, I will say, as far as like his CEO attire goes, he has got a bit of a Steve Jobs thing going on. So, maybe he's acclimatizing to it.
Like, also, I would like to point out, technically that is no reason to fire someone. She can take this to the Better Job and Business Bureau and sue you for her job back.
This is true. I don't know if you want it back after this, but that's still a lawsuit that can happen.
Yeah, but she could also sue him for, the reparations payment from her contract.
Yeah. I think it was like wrongful dismissal or something.
Yeah, wrongful dismissal. How dare you steal my smooth moves? They're for my use only.
Yeah, for my use, yeah.
I'm reading a baby talking.
Well, we did say that she looked like a kid and talked like a kid before, so there you go. Oh, this isn't over yet. Okay, fair enough. Stay tuned for My Soft Bodyguard Part 2, Revenge of Jamal.
Revenge of Jamal!
They introduce an antagonist in the last... We are in the last 4 minutes of this video and we have a new antagonist. What is the point? Why is this still going? Just cut to the wedding or something.
Hey, Lily? Okay.
Hey, Lily.
Yeah?
We have a high school reunion in a few hours. I didn't tell you about it and I assume you haven't looked at your own emails, so I'm just gonna tell you now.
Okay, I will get ready.
I'll meet you there.
Are they married or something?
Yeah, wow, you really changed over the past 1 year since prom in the timeline. Yeah, 1.5 years, exactly.
Sorry, I was late.
OMG.
Oh, gee!
Who are
you?
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
No, that's the one thing that's school related. Me and Melissa, spirit animals. Peace.
We have so much to catch up on! Have I just been totally outclassed? They didn't seem that happy to see me. Maybe it's because when they knew me, I was already engaged to somebody else and called her, lousy, and they didn't actually have a good impression of me, and I never talked to them one-on-one before. Maybe that's why they don't seem happy to see me. Could be those things. Just a thought, just spitballing. He has long hair, a ponytail, and long hair. Yes, all 3 of those things. Whatever.
Hello, boss.
You went to this high school as well? What? Please leave me alone. He's not surprised that she's here? Shouldn't he know that she didn't go to this school before?
Perfect.
Oh, she spun him around? I promised you I didn't do that on purpose. Remember when this happened long ago and I promised you I didn't do it on purpose?
Shut up! I can't believe you after all we've been through.
Why is this still going?
I got claim for
The story
you!
has ended. After this is going to be like an unsatisfying cliffhanger or something. Because people don't know how to end things, apparently.
You didn't know I was an actor.
No, really? A bodyguard that I've seen you perform like a bunch of, like, you know, like pretend to be weak and observing like multiple times? Is this... What? Is that the end of Nerdy Prue's Must Die or something where like just like Grace turns on her prom dates? I don't think so.
Oh my god.
Uh,
You're really good. I was scared for a second.
oh, okay. So that was the part that was... Yeah, okay, fine. I was scared for a second. I have no emotions, but I was scared.
Sorry about that. Now, where's that son of a cow?
Shouldn't it be daughter of a cow? Also, she just walked off right before you said that. She's right here. Somewhere.
I'm still your bodyguard.
Okay, but don't hold me in place. Don't hold me in place in front of the road. Don't do it. Just move backwards. What was the point? And the music is still going in the same way.
What do you want? Does a girl with green hair sound familiar?
Yes, she tried to ruin my relationship all of one single time.
Well,
What?
it seems that girl you speak of was the one who drove the police car.
She stole a police car? She ran him over with a police car. Why that car specifically, of all other cars that she could have had? Oh, no. That's all for today. It's like, well, it seems like that person is actually the one who's driving the car. This was premeditated. Well, I'm off for the day. Bye. Enjoy the trauma. You know, she was a part of the popo. Not that kind of popo. She respects the pecking order. All right. Okay, the music's cut out now. I haven't paused it. Just take the screenshot again. It wouldn't be that hard.
This is like when you're watching a short film and a part of this scene is missing, so they just replace it with like a text box of explaining what happens in the scene that's missing.
Yeah, see, there are a couple of bits in Muse and Go where it says scene missing in season 1, but that's because I left those in by accident while I was editing the video out of order. Most Gacha tubers don't edit out of order, which is why they never go back and redo stuff that's missing. It was all my help that you got hurt. Christ. Moving on. You keep helping me. I keep breaking you. Even though this has never happened before, but whatever. What do you even like about me, huh?
Wait, they have a scrunchie that matches her her hospital fatigues. Wouldn't it make more sense to take her hair out?
Yeah, that's a
to
good
bandage
point. No, have you never had one? Have you ever seen one of those like branded hospital scrunchies before?
She may be comatose, but she needs to look fabulous.
You may be comatose, but you can look fabulous.
No.
Not the wing after. Yeah. What's the one thing I gave you? Hospital scrunchie? I always used to push you away. You brought back happiness for me. Brought back my family bonds. I was
Even
just
though
an
you're in
emotional
a coma, you
kid.
must slay!
Oh, you brought back. Good grief! You even put the yaw in there. You even put the Gacha tuber yaw in there.
What family? A father? No, there's a mother too.
Yeah,
fact,
your
it
mother.
isn't the fact that the mother like neglected him or anything. And in fact, I think it was implied that the mother used to smother him.
Yes, but also didn't know that he had a bodyguard for several weeks, so she clearly wasn't smothering him anymore. I want to stay with you for the rest of our lives, which, given what the doctors told me, is about 30 minutes.
Or a few days. With the like, we've never seen a doctor in this hospital building.
Oh, yeah. That's why there's only 30 minutes, because there are no doctors. And that's actually very true. You want to hear the whole time usually just a father or just a mother. It was very rare for gacha main characters to have multiple parents. Although now I think about it, actually, the main character is Lily and she's an orphan, so actually that's, that is still in line with the cliche. I want to feel the pain you feel when you're hurt. Maybe not like right now, because that looks pretty intense, but in general, I want to feel the pain you feel when you're hurt. I want to walk by your side until we grow old. Lily, and don't even know your last name. Wait, what is it? Looks at the hospital tag. Lily Smith. Now I know.
Lily, I hereby declare that you have been orphaned. She's been orphaned long before this story began. In fact, we're not even clear. Lily said that her sister died with her parents, but apparently the parents died before the sister. Like, the timeline is all kinds of screwed up. We don't know how it works.
I don't know your last name, but I'm willing to give you mine.
That's actually kind of sweet.
It is, except for the fact she's in a coma and can't say yes, so this means nothing. No, that's a little too long. I'll take your last name. What is it again? Smith? Yeah, I can be Devin Smith. That works. Maybe something shorter.
I do. But this really isn't the time and place I expected.
You accepted. You accepted.
My brain is filling in the... Is she floating off the bed?
She's floating off the bed! I have ascended! Your proposal has brought me back from the dead! And now I rise once more!
Okay.
I really hope she didn't fake, because I mean that would be like another actor thing for her, but no, I don't. I doubt she's even she's not that cruel.
Levitation. She has it. She is possessed. No, she has achieved enlightenment. And that's how we got married. What's up with
in
the
hospital?
Is the child okay? Is the child on as much cocaine as the mother?
Yes, the child was a coke baby because obviously, so it has so she has the cocaine eyes, but also inherited like the eye color from the dad. So there's two aspects here.
Don't worry, darling. You inherit the family business and the family weed piece.
Yeah, don't drain our entire stash because we need to sell some of that to keep the company afloat. You're welcome to the leftovers.
I had a fight too.
Maybe later. Ah, my head! But the only person to make contact in this whole video.
Yay!
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, I think this is the child of Jess and the other guy, like there for a visit or something. Fun detail, it seems like she's like a little bit older, so they weren't like born around the same time. That's a nice touch. I said after homework. Thanks for 50. Thanks for 50K. I don't know.
Okay, the story actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
No, it just ended like 13 minutes earlier than it actually did.
Yeah, and there were like a few leaps in logic that I wouldn't make. Like, why didn't you tell Devin at the prom that his future prospective wife was cheating on him with another guy, and instead waiting until a few days later?
Yeah, the prom was clearly filled with some sort of psychic energy, which, allowed her to determine that Devin was in a forced marriage despite that not being clear, so Devin could have filled in some blanks himself. I don't know. On a technical side of things, as much as I made fun of like the capture thing of the top screen being present, at least again the frames were trimmed down. I would have personally had a bit more of a walking cycle, but the fact that there was a little bit of a hop, at least trying to simulate consistent movement over the process of over the gacha itself, for some of the time, that was okay. The second part where everyone just teleported, I mean, that just feels like you just didn't want to make them walk off the screen, which a fade down would have been fine.
Like, one thing is that sometimes while in editing, the creator would add to sentences that were already perfect and make them incorrect.
Yep.
Imagine y'all tried creating a gacha. Oh, Melissa.
Crazy what I'm about.
Melissa.
You have stumbled upon one of the only review shows on Gacha that is reviewed by actual Gacha tubers. We do all, in fact, have our own shows.
I'm still making mine.
Well, yeah, yours hasn't come out yet, but you are. But yeah, Emily and I have a long roster dating back many years of Gacha productions that you are free to peruse at your own leisure.
Please don't peruse mine. It's unlisted, so you can't find it. No.
Okay, there are some things that you're still on your channel. There are some of your Gacha videos, at least.
There really isn't. There's an audition video on the second one. No, they're all unlisted. I did it for MCC Rising submissions. They're not deleted or anything. It's just in a playlist somewhere.
Okay.
It might be public. I don't know.
Well, fine. In that case, Melissa, feel free to peruse the playlist. My stuff you can find on my channel homepage for the most part. Mainly the Music Girl, but I do have other shows that they're in there somewhere. There's actually also places all the pilots that we have. So yeah, that would be one way to find out. But yes, do feel free to check those out. You can see that we have been there as far as some of this stuff goes, but we've also evolved since then. So that's why you hope to impart that on the people.
We also have more review streams where we laugh at more bad gacha content created by other people.
Oh yeah, sometimes created by our own. We've reviewed our own content too, especially Emily.
In this little friendship circle of ours, we are no stranger to kicking each other when we're down.
But also lifting ourselves as well. We're not always using this negative. It depends on the video.
This, believe it or not, my soft bodyguard wasn't horrible. There was a few things that I didn't appreciate, but there was also a few things I kind of liked.
Yeah, there are a couple of things, here and there for me, but yeah.
For instance, the main character, I kind of turned her into a meme.
Okay, well that was us doing that. That wasn't in the video.
Yeah, but the main character in the video, I don't know. If you remove her from all of the jokes we've been making about her, she's kind of boring. I don't know.
Yeah, to an extent. She has a couple of funny moments or ones that actually go into her personality other than the stop story that she has for a backstory and everything. Definitely on the other hand, yeah, I mean his arranged marriage thing I guess makes sense to why he was so guarded, but the emotionless thing, clearly he was never once emotionless. He doesn't know the meaning of the word emotionless, and that was why I gave him the mad voice the whole time.
How I would explain Devin is he's an insecure, guarded teenage boy with no idea what he's doing. So the average teenager.
Yeah.
At least he has a little bit more personality going for him than Lily does.
Yeah, the friends themselves, you know, within what they actually had going on, they were okay as far as the personality department. There are too many arranged marriage stories. Yeah, there were too many CEO stories and emotionless stories. This was like a bunch of gacha cliches of like, honestly, they were like sort of on their way out, but hadn't quite fizzled out just yet, all rolled into one. Because this video was made in 2020, most of the stuff was from like, you know, the past like couple of years beforehand, just kind of building up. But yeah, I guess they came into this one in some like alternate form. Yeah, this is an
Alyssa
emo.
brings-
Yeah, he's the opposite of emo. He's a reverse emo.
Like, yeah, at least he has something good going for him. Like, the whole emotionless thing, I gotta say, I'm gonna just bite my lip and be like, sure, Jan. Sure,
Yeah, I really
Jan.
should have done like an emotion counter for this video. Because
like they say he's emotionless at the start, but he showcases quite a few emotions.
yeah. On like a visual degree, I can see how editing an emotionless character in Gacha would be far easier because their face would never change. However, actually writing for a character who was not able to express any emotion, that's actually more of a challenge than people give it credit. Because when you, like I said before, most of the emotionless main character stories boil down to the main character being frustrated or sad or annoyed that they're unable to feel emotions. But there's the key. They're either frustrated or sad or annoyed that they can't feel emotions. You see the problem. So, yeah. One of those unfortunate things. But yeah, Emily, since you've returned, you watched this
I've been
video
here the whole
back in the
time.
day. Oh well, okay. Well, you watched this video back in the day. How do you feel about it now versus back then?
Considering when I watched it back then, you know, this was peak storytelling. I remembered this as being a really good video. I remember this being a great story. Rewatching it, I have now been granted the gift of knowledge of cocaine, weed, what other drugs did we mention?
One thing on Gacha is we ruin the perceptions of like the things people deem to be perfect.
Cocaine, weed, drugs, rump.
Minus the plethora of drugs that would rival most gang members, Lily seems to have obtained. Yeah, my memories very much deceived me. This was not as good as I remember it being. But, you know, at the time, I would, like, 2020, you know, I think this was, you know, pretty good for the time. Looking back on it, it quite and dearly, respectfully right, sucks, and I'm very confused. And half of what I've retained from this is Lily's high and does drugs, and the other one's emotionless, but not actually emotionless, and I think he's also on drugs. And in other words, I'm scared. Please pick me up. Mum, I want to go home. Help.
This is why like reviewing old gachas is still a good idea, because you can get like the different perspectives of the times and things of how things have aged and what exactly has changed and what we've learnt in our time. Oh my goodness.
So, lesson of the day: do drugs, and maybe it will be okay.
Yep. And also write a script. I keep saying this for everyone, but yeah, there you go. All right. Well, I guess to Melissa, hopefully you enjoy our gacha content. And if and to everyone else watching the VOD, you probably have already seen it. But just in case, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. And subscribe if you've done so already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.
Well.